Hey, what's going on? My name is Michael, and this is my first impressions video of this new gorgeous computer. This is the 24-inch 2021 iMac, and this is probably my favorite Apple product in a very long time. So let's get into my first impressions right now. So first off, I completely rearranged my room just so I could see the back of this iMac when I walk in. So that's how you know how much I love this computer. I usually don't have my desk in the corner like this, but I think I'm going to keep my standing desk right here just because when I walk in, I see this gorgeous teal kind of green color on the back. You can see if I rotate it with the light, it does look a little bit different depending on how the light hits it. I think that is perfect right there. Ooh, that Apple logo looks nice. Anyway, I'm getting off track. This computer is gorgeous, and I did rearrange my entire room just so I could see it. And it is meant to be a centerpiece, I think. That's what Apple is going for with this design. And the white bezels, I think, really do make sense with this design since it is meant to be more of a at-home product. If it were more of a pro product like the iMac Pro, it makes sense for that to have black bezels as more people are doing more professional stuff on it, like video editing where you really want a dark screen. But with something more light and cheerful and colorful like this iMac, where we can see Apple is obviously trying to be really colorful and they're going after the masses, all the consumers with this normal computer. I think the colors is a good idea, and I think the white bezel does a good job matching with the colors that Apple chose. So all in all, I think the design is superb. The Apple design teams always do such an amazing job, and I'm always surprised by what they do. When setting up this Mac, I really felt nostalgic. I felt like I was being thrown back to the old Apple ways, just when they had so much more attention to detail. Like even the power cable is matched to the pastel green on the base, and that green matches the keyboard, and that green also matches the Magic Mouse that came with this computer. I don't have it on my desk, but it's right here. And that green also matches the lightning cable that is meant to charge all these peripherals. So you can just tell the attention to detail with every single minute you spend unboxing this Mac the first time you get it in your house. Even the handle on the iMac box is color matched to the Mac, and you also get color matching Apple stickers. So it just kind of feels like Apple is putting a lot more attention to detail, and it definitely doesn't go unnoticed. So as a few of you probably already have been able to tell with a very keen eye in this video, I did get the base model of this iMac, because as you can see, it only has two Thunderbolt 4 ports on the back. And honestly, that was a trade-off I was happy to go with. I was honestly fine saving a couple $100 and getting the base model. So I believe the upgraded model has 2 extra ports, Touch ID on the keyboard, you get an extra GPU core, and you also get Ethernet in the power adapter. I don't think I need any of those things. The only thing I would need that is kind of cool is maybe Touch ID, but as you can see here, I have an Apple Watch on, and as soon as I walk up to my Mac, this thing has Bluetooth 5.0, I think, so my Apple Watch and my Mac communicate extremely fast, and my watch can just unlock my Mac. So I don't even need Touch ID really, and from what I've heard on the online reviews of the models that do have Touch ID, the keyboard is pretty slow to connect with the Mac when you want to unlock it with your fingerprint. So I'm honestly fine just using my Apple Watch to unlock my Mac. So in terms of performance with this base model, I did say it has one less GPU core, but in some of the benchmarks I've seen on other sources online, it doesn't really look like it has affected the performance of this Mac very much. But what might affect the performance over time is that this base model only has one fan inside. And that's something that Apple doesn't actually tell us. They have done this on a few other computer models in the past where they have the base model only have one fan just because it doesn't need as much cooling. But I'm thinking as this thing is sitting in a person's house for 3, 4, or 5 years, is the cooling system and the fan, is it going to get clogged up with dust? The base model a little bit more since it only has one fan. I guess time will only tell, and I know Apple does a lot of research in this stuff, so I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue, but still something we should keep in mind. So to end here, I just want to touch on the design one more time. I really love the design style of this Mac. Now, the base of this Mac, I think, perfectly mimics the future MacBook Air and MacBook Pro that we're going to be getting from Apple, because some of the leaks and renders perfectly look like the base of this. It looks like Apple is going to be refining the radius of the corners and tweaking it a bit to make it a little more boxy. So I'm really excited for the upcoming MacBooks, and we're getting a little bit of a design hint in the design language of this iMac. So apart from this being a major step in the future of Apple hardware design, I just want to leave you with one thing that I thought of with this Mac. It just makes using a Mac fun again. Now, I don't know if that's because of the colors. I don't know if it's because of the marketing and I'm falling for it. I don't know if it's because of the color matched everything in the box. Maybe it's a combination of all of that, but honestly, I've never felt this happy using a Mac before. Maybe it's the white bezels that are more cheerful, as Apple calls it. Honestly, I don't know what it is, but I just love this Mac, and if you guys want more content from me on this computer, maybe even a full-length review, tell me down in the comments below. So that's going to do it for my first impressions of the new 24-inch iMac. My name is Michael, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.